for me, it would be don't be too loud. It is very annoying, and usually Americans do that. They are so loud.
In Prague are really lots of English and German.
Thank you for taking the interview. My name is Ryu. What's your name?
I'm Adam.
Adam.
I'm Lucy.
Lucy. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
So where are you from?
You're from the Czech Republic?
Yes.
Cool. So how long have you been here?
So far, we have been here for 3 days, but overall, we are here for 2 weeks.
Cool. So you guys stayed here for 3 days, and what is best experience in Japan?
So far,
We have been to Meiji Jingu. For me, it has been really pretty. The forest surrounding the shrine is really cool. We don't have those big trees.
Yeah.
I think our trees are much smaller, but I'm not sure. He's a biologist. And the shrine was so pretty. So for me, that was the best so far.
yeah, I totally agree, but I would add that maybe the cultural shock here for us is that everything is really big here, and there's always lots of people and lots of stuff everywhere, and that's like a huge change. So maybe also that.
I see. So what is most surprising things in Japan?
Surprising?
For me, I would say when we went to Don Quixote, it was really big and there was so much going on.
Yes.
Multiple types of music and so many flashing lights. We don't really have that in Europe. In Europe, it is more calm and none of these flashy rainbow lights, but it was really cool. But when we first went into the Don Quixote, it was after our flight, which was really long. So
It was like at 2 a.m.
Yeah.
Tired.
Every night.
And it was crazy.
Yeah, but there were still quite a lot of people, and everyone was really alive, and the city was still really going fast. And on the streets, we met really many different people.
Which Don Quixote did you go?
It was
Shinjuku, Shibuya?
Shinjuku. Shinjuku, we have a hotel in Kabuchiko.
Kabukicho.
So,
No worries. Yeah.
I speak a little bit of Japanese, so I'm used to speaking Japanese to Japanese people. I'm sorry. But yeah, we went to that one, and it was rather small. The Shibuya one is much bigger. We also went there. But it was our second day, so it was more calm for us.
Cool.
Yeah.
So what is big difference between your country and Japan?
Well, it's not such an important thing, but for us, it's quite like an often problem that you guys go on the left side and we go on the right side.
Yeah.
It's not that important, but for us, it always troubles us to go on the right side. So it's not a big thing, but it's like the little everyday struggle for us.
It's so quiet. In the train, it is really quiet, and in our trains, we speak normally, but here people maybe whisper.
Yeah.
So that is also a change for us.
No bins.
Yeah.
No bins at all.
Yeah.
Which we don't like at all, but it is what it is.
Maybe the train lines are confusing.
Yeah.
Yes, actually for the first time when we used the, I don't know which line, some line, we got totally smooth, but today we struggled really bad. We decided to walk here.
Yeah.
We got
Even
lost.
for Japanese, like train in Tokyo is super difficult and complicated.
Okay.
It can be
Yeah.
helped for you guys.
Yeah, but that was really nice. 2 random guys came to us and asked if we need help,
Yeah.
which is
Yeah.
totally different from our country. Nobody would help you, like just we without asking.
If you ask, then yes. But those guys came to us and asked us if we are okay. So that was really different.
That's nice. Yes.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah, cool things, I guess.
But however, they didn't speak English
Yeah.
very well, and it was nice that they tried to help us, and the second guy actually really helped us. But
Yeah.
with the first one, it was like, yeah, we need to get there, and he didn't know how to really tell us
Yeah.
how to get there.
Yeah.
but he was nice.
So you said you speak Japanese a little bit, right?
Yes.
So do you think language barrier in Japan?
I think in the most tourist places, people speak English. But in Shinjuku, in our little family mart, it is easier to speak Japanese for me. But I also try to speak Japanese in those tourist places because I want to practice. But I wouldn't say it is too bad for me because I know some Japanese. I have been learning for 8 years. But
8 years?
Yeah.
Cool.
But it is hard, so...
It's extremely hard language for
Yeah.
I wouldn't say I'm fluent. I'm nowhere near fluent. But with English you can get by. But if you have someone who speaks at least a bit of Japanese, it is easier.
Cool. So what brings you here in the first place? Why Japan, not Korea, not Taiwan?
Well, I always wanted to visit Japan. Since I was little, I was extremely fascinated by Japanese culture. We had this one channel named the Jetix, which I watched, and there was so many anime there, but I didn't know back then that it was Japanese. But I really enjoyed it, and as I grew older, I studied more into the culture, and I started learning the language. So I really wanted to come here, and he came with me.
Basically, I love traveling, so I think Japan is a really interesting country. But to be honest, I would go almost everywhere. So I'm like really happy to be here. But
Yeah.
the main reason is her.
Yeah, for me it was a dream came true. So.
That's so cool. So you said you're studying Japanese for 8 years. So how did you learn Japanese?
For some reason, quite a lot of Japanese people like Czech Republic.
Yeah.
So back in Czech Republic, I have a Japanese teacher. She is from Japan originally. I found her on the internet, so I am studying with her once, sometimes twice a week. So on the internet I found her, but actually there is quite a lot of Japanese people in Czech Republic, so it's not so hard to get to it.
They are working in Czech Republic?
Yeah, she is working there. She's an opera singer, so and she's also teaching. And she has
so
many
cool.
students.
Okay, next I want to ask about like you guys' country and where is the best.
Or she lives in Prague.
Yeah.
And I study in Prague, the main city, and I would recommend you to visit Prague because it's really beautiful and it's something totally different from here.
There's no wrong city in the Czech Republic. I think every city there is really pretty. But I am from Prague and I love Prague with all my heart. So I would recommend going to Prague and maybe not to the tourist spots. Also to those because they are pretty. I go to them also. But also try just walking around the city. There's a lot of hidden spots which are really, really good. So Prague for me as well.
Okay, so could you give any advice to like someone want to go to your country in the future to enjoy as much as possible?
For me it would be don't be too loud. It is very annoying and usually Americans do that. They are so loud.
In Prague are really lots of English and German tourists and sometimes Polish, and they are really, really loud, and we really hate it. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so probably like here, just talk normally. You don't have to whisper, but they really do speak very loudly. So I would be careful of that. And
but it's not like that something could happen to just.
Yeah, no, it's just annoying the people.
And the people wouldn't help you down.
And also stay on the right side of the escalator, not left like here.
Yeah.
We stand on the right, and if someone is in the left line, it is really annoying.
Yeah, it's rude.
Yeah, but otherwise, I think there's no special advice to give.
There would be some places which are better not to go like at some time, like that's everywhere. Maybe don't take too seriously our grumpy faces, because we don't smile as much as you do here, but most of the people are really or would be happy to help you, but they don't show it.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's all. Thank you so much. Thank you for taking the time.
It's no problem.
Thank you.
Thank you.